Ah, okay, good. Here we are. Here we are. I think. Oh, this took a while to set up. Ooh, this is very last minute. So glad I could make it to 1:30. Ah, it feels good to be. I recorded this in the wrong thing. Whatever, I could work with this. It's fine. I think I'm louder. Everything should be correct. Yeah, everything should be correct. I think I adjusted audio. No drop frames. Good. Although I'm testing this in the wrong section. Can I switch this? No, I cannot. Oh well. What are we doing today? Well, December ended, and that was the end of our Paranormasight playthrough. And so I figured, let's look back on it. Let's discuss it. Let's, do some things that we might not have seen before. Nope, it's alright. Let me scooch in here. So we're gonna hop back into Paranormasight. Problem is, well, oh, hang on, sorry. This is me doing a test. How's volume? That feels loud maybe? I don't know. I didn't have time to adjust volume, so that is fine. The only issue is I tried starting this from the beginning, and a lot of what I want to do is at the very beginning, and then I guess we'll just review it, play it, have fun as we go. Did I mention this might be a shorter one? Might have. Top side of the border of the game is it peeking over? No, it is not. Very good. Sorry, frazzled. Still oddly under the weather. Not under the weather, just throat condition. Why am I talking? Anyways, no. So yeah, it's gonna be a reflect through Paranormasight. It's gonna be enjoying ourselves doing this again. Because normally what I do with games is, when I'm done with them, on the YouTube side, is to just play it, reflect through it. It gives me enough time to digest and process everything that's gone on. Okay, I hate to do this. But I think the first thing we have to experiment is the very beginning. I don't want to delete this. It hurts. All game data would be deleted. Possible to experience all the story has to offer without deleting your data. Okay. I wish it did save files. Type saving. Sorry, I will have cough breaks on occasion. That's what the muting is. I don't want to do this, but I want to experience the very, very beginning of the game. Because that should be where things are interesting. Maybe. Let's see. I don't want to do this. It hurts. Or maybe this will be the last thing I do. Yeah, maybe this will be the last thing I do. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Because I want to no. I'm doing it now. Mind made up. Options. Oh, hang on, I can't do it here. Congratulations, the first 5 minutes of the stream has been indecision. I hit the wrong button. Turn to title, yes. No hesitation. All saved data has been cleared. It's time for us to begin again. Goodbye Michio save file. It was fun while we had you. Actually, I should check volume, because I did not do that last time, and that messed me up. There is a lot of setup. My apologies. It has been a bit of a frazzle getting to work through all of this. Okay, volume needs to be raised for the game. I'll put it to 8. Very good. Now how do I sound now? Okay, a little even with the music. I'll lower it to 7, and I think that will be it. Okay. Here we go. We're ready to start. Man. Should say, after all the time it's been taking up, I love this game. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly waiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. This is why I want to replay this game. Moments and lines like that. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. It's such a little clue towards that BGO scene. And you know, you might not need it, but that subtle hint is there. There were several hints and nods along the way. Editing was a joy. Editing was a joy to go through. Just trying to find out, just seeing secret lines. There was the whole entire there was a whole section where it was, oh man, I'm forgetting names now. It was, I only remember Mio, Yako, and the one girl. Their whole conversation was interesting. I think I brought this up too, because they talked about pretty much the whole plot. They talked about the act of possession, they talked about... That was mainly the act of possession. There was something else there though that was a big hint to something. Can't remember what it is, and I can't look back on it. You can manually save via the menu. Next, please look at the top right. That is the menu button. You did it, you found it. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on that. You could also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. Here goes the next hint. For instance, if there is a voice you'd prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Let's just do that. I kind of wish that there were voices in the game. I'll get into this later on, but there are some mechanics that well, I said this at the end credits, but there's some mechanics I feel could have been touched on more or elaborated on. Just because we know the twists. Yeah, just because we know the twists, like we know that we are them, but doesn't quite explain why we're navigating through a menu, all that jazz. Files updated? Yes, we're aware. Actually, wait. One file I want to check. Okay, it's not there yet. Okay, it's when we put in our name. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Here's where the fun begins. I wrote down a bunch of names, and let's put them down. First one. The first big one. Now, hang on. 10 letters or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Tsuchimi. Okay, so you won't accept Tsuchimikado, but you will accept Seimin. I want to see if this works. I don't think it will, but man would it work. Oi. Okay. You know what? I'm coughing on. Kinda disappointed, but nah, it's okay. Unless it's the Japanese thing where you change names and all that. Okay, let's see if there's anything. No? Nothing? Nothing? I'm disappointed. That's the one I want to do. There are other ones I want to do. Okay. Yeah, there were other ones I wanted to try out. First of all would be a standard name, Shogo Okie. Either Shogo or Okie, because I know that it's kind of things. Just because Japanese does the first name last name swap, and I'm not sure if, well, like, I'm not sure if they re-swap it back for English localization or if they don't. Depends on the game. So I was wondering if he'd react to that. I was wondering if he'd react to Ashino. I was wondering if he'd react to Nakagoshi. From what I hear, the theory is that this guy, Storyteller, is Nakagoshi. Although he doesn't quite have an affinity for... well, what was it? Never mind. Can't remember if birds were a thing involved. And then the last one was same... no, what? The fourth one was Abe no Seimei, which would have been the person who created the ritual in the first place. And then the fourth was Seimin, fifth is Seimin Tsuchi Mikado. Oh, that's unfortunate. I deleted my save file for nothing. Oh no. Anyways, let's continue. Death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayer regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. We saw this image with, it was in the background of, what's his name? Professor Dude Guy, Raishi. Also, his name is Professor Dude Guy. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Oh, on that note, Seaman, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only. What would you do? Oh, well. Do these correlate to anyone? I'd use it if I had to sacrifice someone. Oh, that's a lot of people. I guess these are just morals and ethics. Sacrifice yourself would have been, what's her name? Tono. Is it Tono? Yes, Tono. Sacrifice someone would be a lot of people. Use it if it came at no cost. Well, that one doesn't really apply here. I wouldn't want it, let someone else have it. That is no one. And then fifth option would be here. Ooh, now I do wonder what happens at the choice. When he asks the true you. Ah, so you are... So what would you do if you had a thing that would resurrect the dead and then you would answer not the bottom one? You wonder. But now I have to replay the entirety of the whole game, which honestly isn't bad. Speaking of not bad, this music. Paranormasight has a good OST. Or at least, does it have, is it a good OST or does it have some bangers? Because I could only really think of 2 songs off the top of my head. Like, it hasn't been, like, the soundtrack all in all hasn't been bad, but there are just 2 songs that are stuck in my head. The first one being this one. Honestly, just love this basic. It feels like so basic, but so rhythmic. Very, I don't know, very rhythmic. Oh no, am I? Oh dear. Give me a sec. Okay, am I back? Oh, okay. No, sorry, that was a microwave being used. Don't often have company. There we go. We're back. Sorry. A lot of just. Anyways, to rephrase, I don't know where I dropped off on. Music. Love the music. There are 2 songs that stick out in my head. This is the first one. Very rhythmic, very waltzy. So simple and yet kind of reminds me of Professor Layton's theme with that rhythmic aspect, or that emphasis on the rhythm. Anyways, that's it. Very whimsical too. Another song it reminds me of, well, because it is a bit more waltz-like, is the House Moving Castle theme. Though that might just be because waltz. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you'd say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's weird. He addressed this previously as a game. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I'll be sending you in is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age that you are from. Oh, sorry, there are a lot of interruptions today. Oof. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That's not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they're out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city, or in the one park and nowhere else. Could you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Seaman. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. There are in fact 9. There are more than 9 actually. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. Who would give it to someone else? I guess some. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first, I shall introduce a man named Shogo Okie is one of them. Yay, we got Shogo Okie. Also did this Shogo Okie. That's a regular man, Shogo Okie. Also want to check this. Gameplay guide, how to play. There it is. Best of luck on your journey, Seaman. I did spell that right? Hang on, breaking news. The news has been broken. I repeat, the news has been broken. Okay, at least I spelled it the same as I copied it. Wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, a body of a drowned man was found in a park in Sumida City. It's drowned in a park. Okay, so this is the park. Okay, I'm trying to think. His first death, where he completed the resurrection, well, I guess we'll find that out later, was by the bridge? So this is when Yoko murdered him? Hey, Yoko. Yeah, Yoko murdered him. Wait, that doesn't sound right. How did he die? No, I can't remember how he died at the thing. Police have it. Whoa, he looks. What? Sorry. You know, he looks so different in a suit. And his head's kind of tiny. Police have identified the body of Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of struggle were found. Signs of struggle? Well, Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. What that? I mean, you know what? Yeah, you kinda would have. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Story of fiction, its locations, characters, organized legends, etc. will appear have no relation to reality. So, you know, inspired by. This game, you know, the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. I think I'll hold back on the voice acting now. Because I just really want to voice this storyteller. Such a fun character. And that he is just a narrator. I mean, I'll play this out and then I'll point out things that I want to see interesting. But what I want to talk about here, why was he why was he unconscious on the ground? I guess is the moment where we were just possessing him. Okay. Sure. That's what we'll go with. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, and why it is called that. That is because it is inspired by the 7 Wonders of Hanjo, which is the real life counterpart, and kinda has similar, I think the stories are actually similar or the same, can't remember. I did the research, it's just been a little bit. And just like the 7 mysteries, the 7 wonders aren't actually 7. There might be more. Well, there are more than 7. People have said 9. And they all correlate with the stories we have in relation to the mysteries. There he is. Actually, here, I could check this out. Okay. Yeah, okay, so in Japanese it's Okie Shogo. So they did do the English swap. Okay. Drag the screen. And then you move the screen and then you look around. I do love that, it is interesting to see this game start off with a pretense of horror. Okay, let's do this correctly. Oh, you are really close. Jeez. You are really close. First jump scare. Okay. Just fix this. First jump scare. It's interesting, well, once we get into it. What if I say, No, nothing? Okay. Could investigate. Can I fast forward? Well, I don't think I could fast forward because these are all new. I don't need to look at the files though. So that's a nice thing to do. Let's go with the basics. Yoko. There's gonna be a lot of spacebar mashing, I feel. But we can mash through this. Not too much though. That's a telephone booth. Wait, did we really get a file for a telephone booth? We did get a file for a telephone booth. Recall. There we go. It's just gonna be us hopping through the game, talking about the moments that happen. This is when Yoko started looking for things. I just want to see this scene, just in case. Just in case there's something. In fact, there was something in the first few scenes I might have missed, because I've been talking. And kind of urging to, you know, press forward. It's Meriton, absolutely. Because I kind of want to see if there's some malice in Yoko. Because it never really seemed like it until, like, you realize she's the mastermind. Hanjo, Sumida. I do wonder if this, wait, did I say this? Or was this a thought in my mind? I don't know how long ago the 7 Wonders of Hanjo been a thing. Oh, this cute story where you get attached to her. And you know, a month has happened. Oh, a month has happened? Wait a minute. Okay. It's the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information, we talked with people. We've even met. Wait, where did I read month? Never. Wait. There's more to it. I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko. We've talked on phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Hanjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Till today when she decided to resume her search. Because this would have been the time. Where did I read month? Or was it like really early on, like right before? Where I said okay, let's see. We met about a month ago. There we go. There it is. Met about a month ago. And that was when she talked to Araishi to talk about the things he did. Or he was going to do. Okay. So she is digging around to look for this curse. We know what she is doing. Congratulations. What? Okay. Check the files. There we go. Yeah, all these 7 mysteries are I believe the names of the mysteries. So hey, some research to do. If you're ever curious. Yoko, get over here. Do I have to look at all of them? Okay, we don't need to look at those. Okay, 7 mysteries looked at. That is one common complaint I have heard about the game. Is that there is a bit of... feels like a bit of pacing issues. Where they just shove literally everything in your face. They literally shove all 9 mysteries right in front of you. And you kind of just have to read them all. Here we go. This is an interesting tidbit here. Spirit sense. Oh, wait. This is one that tripped me up. Thinking that Yoko was, Tetsuo's daughter. Just because they both used the liquor analogy. Or the spirit analogy. Well, liquor would be the apt one. There's a line where Tetsuo says, I wanna... What's the line? I wanna... Or like, no, not I wanna. Like, I thought of this myself. Or like, this was something I thought up of. And so I figured, you know, that kind of thing would pass down to his daughter. But it's more of just a coincidence thing, which is unfortunate. Also interesting. Weird stuff over the years. I guess this is her pointing out that he has spirit sense. Spirit World's fine. You're very dappa. It's strange. How strange it was as the words left out. Okay, nothing. It's just weird. Okay, no, this didn't get... Okay, so nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing of significance. Everyone's talking about it. What's that in yellow? Anyways. Yeah, did I talk about... Yeah, complaints, right, pacing. I mean, this is a visual novel-esque game. Well, it is. And so there is going to be a lot of reading, there is going to be a lot of information, especially since it is, well, a mystery game. I'm good. The Pursuit the Unknown got from oh no, that's just a quote. So there's always going to be a lot of information given to you, and all of this information is, most of the information is important. And so, yeah, you will have moments where the game does get slow and, you know, there's a lot to read. Like all 9 mysteries at once. But, did I do everything? Oh, wait, no. This is a pain. 7 mysteries. It says right there, and for some reason I just completely forgot that 7 mysteries. For some reason, people just like 7. Is all there is. Yep, she says it here. Kind of. 9 is... works better, but... It's a 7 thing. It's a Japanese thing? Might be a Japanese thing. Well, but yes. Okay, 7 mysteries, ghost stories. Left at the canal, meaning to abandon someone. I wonder if that's a real... Yeah, that's probably a real thing. Someone being abandoned. Well, it did involve someone being abandoned. So she's here to search for the curse stone. That's good to know. About spirit sense. the way, 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. This is where the right correlates with the 7 mysteries. Anyways, my view on the pacing issue, I didn't mind it. Yeah, I didn't find it annoying, long. It was fun to read through. It had all the information necessary. And that's always important with a good mystery story. Leave hints. Make sure that the consumer, reader / player, has all the information they need, or has access to all the information. That's actually a really good one. And honestly what makes the kind of genre of visual novel mystery just work as opposed to, say, literature, is that, you know, there's a place to keep them. And it's very, very handy to look at all of them. Is there anything here? Nope. That took me forever to read. Ogo Pogo. Except it's not Ogo Pogo unless Ogo Pogo somehow is Shino. How does she know? Wait, did you want to bring her back? Hang on. Lines, thinking. I get so consumed up with this. Hang on, I have to think. Oh, is there significance to Ogo Pogo? Died a month ago, which was also the same time you met. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You died a month ago. Okay, I guess technically it could be lined up correctly. In which no, but then that doesn't make sense. Okay. It's weird because now we know that she is the mastermind. You go back to questioning what she... Go back to questioning her statements. So here's the timeline. 1 month ago, That clicking's me muting my mic. So 1 month ago, either Ogo Pogo dies first, or Shogo and Yoko meet. Also within that span of the month, she tells Araishi about who, you know, spreading the wildfire of the 7 mysteries. So at this point in time, within that month, or no, the month prior, 7 mysteries haven't gained popularity yet. So it would have been just her. But there's an inconsistency here. If Ogo Pogo died first, then it would make sense that she would immediately seek out the 7 mysteries. And that would make sense. However, what doesn't make sense is why she would stop looking for it and then go looking for it again within a month. The other timeline possible is that she was just looking for it as sheer curiosity. Looking at the... Well, I guess she could have just waited. Like, she knew that the curses would come by. Well, yeah, she'd know the curse would come by the... What's it called? Piece of Shadows? Piece of Shadows would have come by as of recent. So I guess there's that too. Anyways, there are a few lines of logic and thinking there that make this story feel a little shaky. Little shaky, but possible. Still possible. Nope. Also, part of me wants to see a story where... side story where Yoko actually kills everyone to revive her dead dog. And then it would look something... probably like Frankenstein's monster dog. This is the woe. Woe happened. Air changed. Boop-a-doo. Yoko's saying, look behind you. Ooh. Sorry. Can't. Something behind me. So what's going on in this scene? This is one scene I wanted to piece together. Because Yoko dies here. How does she die? How does she die is always one of the things. So we could assume that she does she possess the curse stone? No, because curse stones could only go to curse bearers. Meaning that Shogo... Not necessarily true, not necessarily true. They could go to curse bearers and sorcerers. Which Shogo is. So she has the curse stone. She has the curse stone. I have the magic wizard powers to reflect it back. I think that's how they're doing this, because at the moment, the burning light... Was it? Yeah, the ever-burning lantern... I have to go back to the mysteries. The ever-burning lantern is in a warehouse somewhere down yonder. I also wish they kind of fixed this, because this takes forever to look at. You look back, and then, like, you have to look around, like, a lot. Okay, you look around. How long do you have to look back for? Have you used it yet, Yoko? No? Okay. Oh! Yeah, because this takes forever. Like, looking back here, look, you have to look at this for a long time. Have you used it yet? Or do I have to talk to her twice and then look, just gaze off? No sign of lantern yet. Okay. Yeah, because here's where we push. And then, if we don't push... Yeah, actually this is another question. If we don't push, what happens? Do we just die? Oh no, nothing happens. Wait, nothing happens? Oh wait, no, because it doesn't reflect. It doesn't reflect, it just use their curse against them. Okay. Wow. Hello? Oh. Expected a cutscene or something. It's so weird that her jaw's still moving. It's creepy, I like it. Also, that is another thing to bring up. Cinematography and camera work in games. It's interesting to see, with video games, it's always intriguing to see horror. Horror in the first person perspective. I'm not sure, well, I'm not really well aware of cinema and film and how they deal with horror, but it feels like most of the time it's, you know, dealt in third person. It's always nice to see, you know, first person views on things, and you know, it's what makes things scary. You know, turning around and looking is terrifying when something is right behind you. Oh, right, that happened. Sorry. Oof. Ah. Minor scare there. Need a phone. Whoa. Whoa. I never seen this. Whoa. That's cool. Also, love this camera focus. Wait. Love it. Like it shows you your perspective and shows what you're focusing on by highlighting the details. Love that. Anyways, can I just... What is happening? The phone. I call an ambulance. Ah, is she dead? Get to the phone. Get to the phone. No. Okay, and then wait. If I go back to her, does it? Party. Hey. What am I doing? Say, buddy. Okay. I wonder if you do that more, if it just fills your screen. No, it won't, because you need to see the phone. The sadness aspect. Also a hint that, you know, Shogo has spirit sense. You don't really see it. And, you know, it's hard to come across. It's kind of a bit of a downside with the hints that they lay. A lot of hints... It feels like some of the hints they lay is kind of a little far. So like Shogo having spirit sense, while there was that hint from Mio that is a bit early. Like, this is the earliest you play as Shogo and have that strong spirit sense, and even then, it's not a lot. All you really see is like, well, I guess it's a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I guess he's sensing things. Telephone booth. Don't want to pick that up yet. Because I'm curious. What's around? What's around? What's around? Nothing around, nothing around, nothing around. Okay. Okay, fine. It's just a joke, right? Yeah, okay. Music's on point here. This is a good song as well. I have to go back to the soundtrack. But just such a solid melancholy piece. Just piano. I think there's some strings when it gives some time. This is actually, yeah, some strings to accompany it. And very simple. Yeah, simple. But it works. It works, it's emotional. The violin's accompaniment in the background. Oh, and then the voice is right. I forgot about the haunting. And already setting the pretense of this is a horror game. Even though it's not. Not really a horror game. Was it? Wait, was it? Although some innocent poking around about the 7 mysteries is not for... Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's one thing I'll talk about, the horror aspect. It's odd. It feels like they've shown this as kind of a horror scary game. And definitely the first bit of the game is definitely what does it. But really it's not scary. Well, not too scary. It has jump scares, yes, but it just becomes a grand horror mystery. Not quite horror mystery. Yeah, just a mystery game. Mystery death game with aspects of horror at the beginning. It's interesting how they want to leave the first impression of... Yeah. Well, I mean, transitioning from that, it's weird how they wanted to have this game have a different impression of a death game. What's the volume? Is it a touch loud? Might be. They did lower it already. Of how they set this up as a death game. Or, I guess the apt way of saying it is a battle royale. I know that with some people who reviewed this game, they didn't like that, or they enjoyed the first part and then they didn't enjoy the second part. Just because it is a different genre. And it's fascinating to see, you know... Well, it's fascinating to see... A, how the narrative could just change genre. And still get people interested, but also how the game could change genre and get people disinterested. It would be... I mean, it would be an interesting game to see kind of a visual novel battle royale with spirits and whatnot. Although, come to think of it, I feel like that's a thing already. Battle royale with spirits, where have I heard that one? Well, no, that one doesn't count. Okay, first off, ever burning lantern. No, nothing? Think. Okay, turn around and then it gets closer. Turn around and then it gets closer. Oh, ho, ho. I wish they had more of this. Like moving the camera and having it have some significance. There are a lot of mechanics in the game that I feel could have dabbled in a bit more and it would have been interesting to see as its own. But then I always question myself is, would it have been right for this game specifically? Like, you know, turning around and seeing that thing approach is great. Hiding behind the tree later with Tetsuo and June. That was great. There are some mechanics in the first part that are great on their own merit. But I'm wondering, like, if any of them would have worked in the second part. Because they're fun mechanics and I would have loved to see more of it, but would it have fit for Paranormasight? Well, the mystery aspect of the game. I will agree to the fact that it does have a pull it does have that pull. Like, all these fun gimmicks and mechanics are a great way to pull in the viewer. Well, the viewer and the gamer. It feels so weird to say gamer in this context. Oh, yes, yes. You are an important human being. Yeah, it's a great... Gimmicks are a great way to pull people in, especially to the mystery. And, you know, helps get through this... Get through, you know, the massive slog of reading. But, yeah, I guess it does its job for that part, and I don't feel it would have applied well for the rest of the game, for how it want to present itself as. You can't have a cursed stone. I guess while we're in the section of, you know, conversing with Takumi, first off, we're about to hit an hour mark. I'm surprised I could talk so much about it. It's not really much foreshadowing or anything here. I wish I could skip this, but because this is a new game, this is all new text. So, I don't think there's much to be seen here. One thing that got me excited about this game, after playing it, and seeing other people play through it. Light's gone. Oh no. Oh, oops. Apparently this is... Apparently the person who... Oh, I can't remember who's wrote or directed this. Apparently he's well known for producing or writing, you know, these... Was it horror mystery? I can't think right now, and I can't remember. The point is, he's well known. This is the first time that it got local. This is the first of his works that got localized. And I want to see more. I want to see more, because this is great. It oddly feels like once we get into the grand mystery aspect of the game, like it definitely scratched that 999 itch for me. Like I don't think, yeah, the Zero Escape trilogy is done. I'm curious. Oh, just came up. Here's the curse stone. Okay, no. I wanted to give him the curse stone and then just deck him. There we go. He's gonna leave. Okay, go on, Shogo. I'll let you do it. Did it, buddy. %. There we go. Did I finish that thought? Yeah, scratches the 999 itch, yes. Okay, good. I think that's a lot about what I want to say. Is that a lot of what I wanted to say for Paranormasight? No, I think there's definitely a lot more I want to say. Yeah, like this whole menu. Think items and move. You think like there's a whole... I guess it kind of has a bit of that point and click adventure feel. Oh, right, that's what I want to do. Get a light first. We get a light. Okay, you got a light, bud? I'm like, yeah, I got a light. I think it's here. Our man Richter Kai. Characters in this game. That is something I should... Oh, wait, not here. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Oh, well. Bridge, sorry. Is Richter doing something at this point? Oh, right, he's out scouting. Scouting for curse bearers. Here we go. Our characters were fun. Characters were fun, iconic, it was easy to recognize them. And you know, they just look like people. Which is a weird saying to say, but this is Japan we're talking about. And I do like... Yeah, there's nothing too over the top, but everyone's recognizable, they all have their own personalities. Right, I was right talking. You know what? Sure. Hang on, is there... Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation... Oh, no, okay, never mind. It's much more valuable than you might think. Odd for you to say that. Yeah, Richter's the most eccentric of all the characters. Honestly, he's pretty good. Not too over the top, but just a fun character. And especially, you know, having him contrast with Hathaway is really fun. You know, overly energetic, childish detective. And then just very sad mom. Sad mom. That's all Hathaway is. I just want to see if there's anything new. Okay, no, nothing. Okay, are you gonna ask me for a light? Got a light? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's it. You got a light? Yeah. This is nice. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, well, that's all. Bye, Richter Kai. I just listened to all the pieces and like, this is also a pretty good piece. Okay, I'll just say all the music's good. I'll say the soundtrack's good. You got 4. Look, you got 4 good ones. I think your soundtrack is somewhere like sub 20. You know, 25%, not 20%. 20%'s a pretty good number. I don't think there's anything too new here. It's just going through the game. Okay, hang on. Well, I can't, hang on. Can I load a save? No, my save date. It's always weird with save slots. You know, sometimes depending on how many save slots you have, you use a save slot for each unique playthrough. Sometimes you have to use a bunch of them just so you could load them from the start. Okay, give me 1 second. Actually, does this work? Hang on. Aha, it does work. Maybe. Hang on, does this work? Okay, hang on. Quick bathroom break. I'll be back. Okay, it should be back. I think I just need to double check all my things, dot my T's, cross my I's. There we go, we're back. Items, lighter. Alright, this is one thing I want to look at. So this is Araishi. Now he's just talking out loud to himself. It's over, time to get out of here. The orange color is the same as Araishi, I believe. That was okay. %. So he's a curse bearer. What's I gonna say about Araishi? Not much. He's just there. You're in for... Apologies for all the distractions. It's not normally like this, but yeah. Sometimes everything bad just happens at you at once. Anyways, yeah, Araishi's kind of your information pinata. Wait, was that everything I wanted to do? Wait, yeah, I'm done here, right? I have to finish talking to Richter? No? Okay, nothing here. Wait, then what I need to do in, Oh, okay. That's it, just Richter was Q. Let's see... Oh. In Madaricho Park was the cops. We're just in the park looking for the... Was it looking for the mysteries? Because they were investigating... What's his name? Hajime. And then... nothing happened. Well, they just walked around, I guess. Wait, what was that? Someone was there? Dark and far away to see clearly, but I think I could almost make out someone inside. It's quite suspicious for someone to be here this late at night. So this could be, what, 3 people? Yeah, 3 people. 4 people. Wait. Yeah, Mio, Yako. And the other 2. Well, I can't remember their names. Hairdo and, the other girl. Oh, janitor too. Can't remember his name either. It's been a while. Okay, am I meeting Yako here? I'm meeting Yako here. Wait, do I have to... Oh, I swore I could have done this for... Okay, just nothing here? Okay. To the cops. Oh, Jun and Tetsuo. Honestly, the best duo. Just a classic crime-fighting duo. You know, it's the buddy cop duo. You have young, bright, optimistic one. Does this actually matter? And then the hard-boiled, hardened-to-time cop who secretly likes sweets. Let's see if this does anything. Anyways, this is also kind of to prove my point of A, gimmicks and gameplay, and B, kind of the use of first-person cinematography. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so... Good that it did matter. That's fun. Not too much, but good they included it. And Jun's interactions with Tetsuo are great. Granted, everyone's interactions with everyone are great. Mio and Yako are just good friends. Good friends looking out for each other. Ooh, that's one thing I want to get into. Put an asterisk on Mio, because she's a fascinating character. I've talked about buddy cops, and I've talked about... I call it mother and child, because it just feels like a mother looking after a child. Granted, that child is a fully grown man, but, you know, things happen. Would you ask me? 7 mysteries. Let's see if I got this. That's how I got interested. Wait, what do you ask? Okay, probably which one is correlated with this? In this case, it'd be the Tycho. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Wait, that is everything, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Should I stay or should I go? Right, Mio. Mio was a fascinating character. Being, I guess, the psychic of everyone. Everyone's psychic. The only psychic. In which, yeah, it's always interesting to see her lines. Just because she definitely knows what's going on, from Yako's possession to I believe she becomes aware of you, the player. Okay, should I go take this one? I'm just giving them all the go. I think, like, yeah, when probably one of the... Can't remember specifically where Mio recognized you. I just know it happened. There's a time where Mio said, "Oh, it's with you this time," or something like that. It was an odd line. Also, just don't mind Shogo being power hungry. Oh, and this is where things got really annoying. In order to get the achievement, you had to start from this area. Do Namagaki, do Hathaway, die to Hathaway, do Hathaway again, and then you got to the question. That achievement was rough on me. Luckily I made it easy on myself. Anyways, Namagaki, I feel bad, you're just sad. And I guess kind of on the topic of kind of the mystery, which hasn't actually been talked about. One thing I kind of disliked about the game is that I feel like there were... hang on, I have to think about this. I want to say there are too many coincidences, but I could only think of one. And I get it that, you know, limited characters and all that jazz, but... There was the whole weird coincidence of the hit and run incident. And kind of how they dealt with it was just weird. Yeah, the whole mystery of, why can I think of her name? Michio. It's just a series of it was just a series of errors. Just a whole bunch of errors that could have, I guess, anti-serendipitous? She gets run over by a car, it gets dismissed as a suicide. Gets dismissed as a suicide, the killer returns because they don't want evidence, and so for some reason they take the talisman off of her. Which is, I don't know, the weirdest series of events that kind of just... It kind of feels like you've assembled the entire puzzle, but you're missing the one more piece and you have to make it yourself and you kind of have to jam it in. It's kind of a bit of one of the weirder mysteries to solve through the duration of the journey. Yeah, you could take the Shoga. There's Tono. I imagine a player could have missed Tono. Another thing I want to say in relation to this, I loved how they. Oh wow, I got 10 minutes. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna have time to talk about absolutely everything, which is unfortunate. Hey, how do I stare at me long and hard? Once. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Nope, I lost it. I was talking about Michio and how weird set of coincidences. Nope, I give up. Was it Hadaway related? Nope, can't remember. Does the camera work? Might have been. Is it gonna do? Hang on. Oh yeah, here's proof. You can't just throw away your lighter. So you have to talk to her and go about the 10 seconds. So you're gonna hear me mash spacebar a bunch. Let's just do this. Oh, you could hear that too. That's unfortunate. Hey, how do I talk to me? Mark her stones. Bring back her son. It was nice to see the motive of everyone be so different from each other and yet all be so, well, mostly persuasive. I could definitely see people not thinking that the return of the ukiyo-e artist be as good. Or maybe that's just my opinion. And people did find that convincing. I found it convincing, but... Hey. Sorry, just looking back at Haraway is just a pain. You have to talk through all 10 seconds. Like, this is the 5th time I've done this. 4th. I've had to do it twice to get the achievement, play it once straight through, and now. It's See, did I talk about everything I want to? This is the last 5-minute rush. If there's anything else I want to talk about. I'm surprised I managed to talk about this game for an hour and a half. I thought this was going to be a shorter stream, but I guess there's just a lot to talk about. You know, great art, great cinematography. Talked about, you know, the first-person nature of horror in games. Talked about mystery, talked about the 999 fill. The one thing I wanted to see is there, trying to solve some mystery. Getting interrupted a billion times. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Anyways, was I throwing this away? Yeah, I was. Yes, really, throw it away. No need. Ah, right, coincidences. That's what I was talking about. Is there any other coincidences that just made sense? Usually, in a grand mystery, it's, you know, you gotta limit your options. You have to limit your options so that you could eliminate all possibility. And so you have to limit the characters so that you have just a list of suspects and you won't expect anyone from the outside. I want to see this. Story chart. A story chart. It is a story chart. Once again, that 999 fill with all the characters. How many? 5 people. Yep, how many people struggle to get killed with this curse? Doo. And I got the achievement, yay. This is also a weird kind of theme with the game. And perhaps, you know, this game is gonna be a series. Well, it's looking to be a series. It's weird how they kind of brought in the kind of TV theme. I guess it's just to match with the era? Or maybe that's what they want to do with the concept of Paranormasight? But yeah, color TV being kind of like the thing that you look at. It's a weird one. But I guess on the topic of that, Paranormasight's future, what do I want from it? Because I love this game. This was a unique mystery game. You know, Square Enix did a one-off. And it was a really good one-off, an underappreciated gem, which was only looked at by a Japanese Nintendo Direct in February. Oh wow, February? It's been a year? Ah, this game's gone a year. Good job, game. I wasn't able, well, I didn't look at how this game did with sales, but I hope it did well, because, well, I hope it did well, but it's also hard to talk about with other people. You know, it is, the first aspect of the game is advertised as kind of this battle royale, sorry. And, you know, you can't really talk about the mystery solving, the 999 aspect of it, and what it does with how it looks. But I mean, how would a next Paranormasight, what would a next Paranormasight look like if that is what we were getting from this creator slash writer? What would I want? Oddly enough, I know people love these characters, but I'm okay with just leaving them, most of them, as they are. Maybe a cameo, maybe something else, but I definitely want to see a new mystery in a new setting with this kind of visual novel, with this writing, with this music. I'd love to see a new setting, new characters. Maybe it could be related to Nakagoshi in some way. Maybe it might relate to Mio, just because they are involved. Tetsuo as well. But I don't want to. I want to see something that, you know, will affect new characters, go to a new location. Maybe talk about, you know, talking about a different Japanese mystery. Yeah. I guess this is a good place to wrap up because we did hit the starting credits. It's been great to go back and look at this. I enjoyed playing through this. And it's definitely opened my eyes to doing visual novels here. It was fun. It's fun voicing it. You know, as someone who does like to act. Maybe not well, but it is fun to do. Like, I would love to do more of this kind of thing. Unfortunately, it feels like I've physically drained out a lot of visual novels, or the popular ones. Or, well, mysteries as well. So I've done the Zero Escapes, I've done the Danganronpas, I've done, well, I guess Raincoat's different now. You know, I've done this. It's something I want to do more of because, well, this is fun. And like writing down notes, having the time to ponder every single week, or ponder for a week. Like, this was fun to do. And I want to do this, something like this again. I hope well, I don't want the next time for this to be the next Paranormasight, because that'd be a while coming. But this was fun to do, it was a breath of fresh air. Great music, great storytelling, great mystery. Fun elements that I kinda wish they did more of, but I also understand with, you know, the principle of how the game is, why they wouldn't apply them. But it honestly makes me want to see kind of two different stories of this. Or two different aspects from this. That is kind of like a game based on this whole Battle Royale scenario. So the first part of the game, which got a lot of people interested. But I also do want to see a great mystery story. With, you know, yeah, I want to see a great mystery story. Which unfortunately did put people off this game, but hey. It is a fun surprise for some. Actually, did Storyteller say anything unique? This is not the end, this is where the story begins. The rest of the three protagonists and number of circumstances will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, enjoy the continuation of this tale. Okay, no. So yeah, I guess this is where I'd call it. Paranormasight is fun. It's a fun mystery to look at. It's a unique mystery in this day and age and era. I don't often see, like, good mystery story games come up. But hey, this is one of them. Yeah. I'm just really excited for what's to come. It's not often I bring out the old pen and paper to piece together an old story, or like a mystery story, figure out what's going on, make my own hypotheses and conclusions. But, yeah. It's fun. So yeah. I guess if that's anything to go by, and if my voice means anything, support it. Buy it. How much is this worth? I want to say... Well, actually no, I don't want to say. Because I I genuinely forgot. That's gonna be it for me in stream. And Paranormasight as well. So, schedule-wise, how are we looking? Next 2 Tuesdays are gonna be the last episodes of Shovel Knight. And then next Thursday will be Inscription. We'll be doing Casey's mod. So just a little fun dabble through that. Well, not quite a dabble, I've dabbled very long into it. And then the Thursday after that will be Witness. The Witness, in fact. And to close off today, I give with thee some parting words. Those parting words be this. Nope, can't think of anything now. I genuinely don't know. I mean, I feel like I've said, let's stick to what you love, or do something new and surprising. But it's really what my mind's stuck on. You know, commit to what you love. Hopefully by then you'll find people who share the same love with you. People who will support what you do. And perhaps you could make, well, through that mutual support, you could go on to do, to make something great. Or to do something great. I mean, a video game is comprised of multiple elements, made from multiple people in it. Multiple people and experts. There are a bunch of people who have a vision for, in this scenario, telling a good story through a game. So yeah, you might not reach the same conclusion, but, play to your strengths and do what you love. Might take you somewhere. And, well, people may enjoy it. Okay, that's it for me and stream. Once again, apologies for all the interruptions. That was very unexpected, but hopefully this has been a good look. A good kind of reflection of Paranormasight. So yeah, till next.